Is this a deck? Is this a decked out armor that will ah? Uh-oh. Hold on, let me check.
Check 1, 2. Oh, hello. Hello. How's it going, guys? You can hear me now. I know you weren't able to hear me a second ago. Something was goofed. Okay. So what I was saying was I got some new armor. I have a fresh look, so I'll look. I did it just now. Just before the stream started, I went over to the booths, the stalls here in the market, and I bought some different armor and this weapon. I gave her a weapon and gave her a new shield. I didn't have any new crossbow or anything for him. I assume that one's fine for now. So, yeah. All right. I think I've more or less got everything. I hope we can start our thing. I don't know if we can start our thing. Okay, give me a second. Let's see here. Bartrand?
Time to wrap up any business you have in the city, my friend. We'll be gone for several weeks at least.
He wants us to wrap up our business. So, let's do some stuff with our companions. First, Meryl at the Lowtown Alienage. That's the sort of that's the elven ghetto, right? If you want to call it that, right? That's like the part of town where the elves lived.
We should use these terms in real life. We should like refer to like no-go zones as the alien, like the Packy alienage. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Or in Minneapolis, the Somali alienage. I mean, well, we could use that as code for a while. Don't put the prefix on it. Just say the alienage, and like 90% of people are gonna have no idea what we're talking.
Yeah. Well, when we dropped her off at the alienage originally, she wasn't very impressed. She's like, "Elves live here? You know, her people live in this whatever, like not super great place."
Yeah, and that's like pumping the idea immediately that, like, you know, that the shitty conditions in the alienage, quote unquote, are superimposed upon the people there. Like that they didn't create those conditions, and you know the elves probably didn't in this world because the elves are. I don't think the elves in this world are particularly like, you know, a bad quote unquote minority. They're different and all of that, but you get where I'm coming from. I think that's the sentiment that the writers are trying to convey. Like, poor slum conditions are imposed upon the group in the alienage. They're not a byproduct of the group in the alienage's behavior.
Yeah, and they would want you to extrapolate that to everything, right? Like, every bad place in the world is bad because of some sort of pressure from someone on the outside. It has nothing to do with the quality of the character of the people who live there.
Like, power is sort of like this magical ring or this magical scepter that gets passed around, and whoever has it uses it to push everybody else down, and there's no nuance to that worldview whatsoever, which is weird because a lot of people will say that pro-whites who are attacking the anti-whiteism are kind of doing the same thing, but like our worldview has much more nuance to it than just, you know, some particular group carrying around the evil scepter to oppress everybody. It's like, you know, there's a feedback loop of sorts. There are different contributing factors that go into it. Like the whole notion of human biodiversity is very complex and has all these different ideas interwoven into it. So don't fall for that when people act like, well, well.
I didn't think you'd come.
Dialogue.
I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on.
Relatively clean. Got to search for something relatively clean in this awful alienage.
And that's not her fault.
Something to eat or drink. I have water.
Can make fun of her place. I can say that I wouldn't drink the water.
I came here to see you, Meryl. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest, and I'm already a terrible host. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
Did you really? Whoa. I can say don't thank me. I wonder if this is going to get me to say like, oh, well, it's not very nice here. Don't thank me for bringing you here. I don't even know what this is going to be. This is why I hate modern dialogue in video games. It's like, huh, I wonder what I'm about to say after I click this.
I'm not sure this was a kindness.
It's not pretty, but this is where I need to be. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is tricky.
Boda wants to know why Meryl's wearing chainmail in her own home. Well, they're not gonna. We can't afford separate outfits like that, okay?
Yeah, I mean that's just like, you know, like developer economics. It just, you know.
She wears that chainmail in the bathroom too. If you're curious.
She wears it to bed too, probably.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm sure she just lies on top of the bed. It's like everyone else. It's like Oblivion, right? Although those characters a lot of times did change clothes when they got into bed.
Yeah, but didn't they do it like instantaneously? Like
yes.
it just yeah, like it's just like
and if
change.
if you punched them, they would stand up out of bed and then they immediately would be in armor and then they would say, "Stop! Violated the law." So why didn't you have any friends in your previous clan, Meryl?
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible keeper. I was never that good with people.
You see a lot of these themes in games and movies where, like, you know, groups that you meet from individuals that you meet from other groups are often like these outcasts themselves. So it's just like a series of like outcasts and rejects, like all teaming up. Not that I think that's like really, really going on here. That, like, she seems to be the only like real. Well, then again, no. I mean, your character's mother is a kind of outcast who had a homecoming, you know. So I mean, I don't know. Like,
well, and you were part of the refugees, these people who left their land and weren't accepted in this new land with open arms. But what it's interesting to me is, you know, so this person was raised basically as an apprentice to the keeper or whatever.
Which is like a big shaman type thing, if I
and so she was supposed to be the next keeper. And here we are sort of saying like, oh, well, it's good that she's not actually going to follow through on her duties and become her people's next keeper. You know, like here she is. She's got some sort of societal obligation, some sort of cultural obligation, some sort of ethnic obligation, and she's shunning it and picking some other path. And, you know, there's no opportunity for us to say like, you kind of were doing the wrong thing by abandoning your people.
Right. Like, yeah. I mean, and that's what people always need to remember when playing any of these games. Like, think about the options that you're not given that really, like, that's not even like an extremist position. Like, a lot of normal people might say to some foreigner, like, well, didn't you feel kind of an obligation to, you know, help your people?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, I mean, even your most woke liberal white person today would probably say that on average.
Yeah, but
so not extremist talking points.
But you know, the writers, whether they realize it or not, have some sort of message to push, and so they're not going to even think to include other options. You know, she's leaving her people. Like, her people have lost out on something because she left ultimately. And there's no ability to explore that.
And just to reiterate again, I know I reiterate this a lot, but I think it's really important that, like, you know, not all of this stuff is like overtly consciously thought out. Like, what we're talking about right here is probably just subconscious bias. It's just how the developers or the writers thought, and this is just how it came out. It's not like they thought, "Nah," and they rubbed their hands together and thought,
Yeah.
"We're gonna do this," like.
Well, they're not saying like we're gonna create a story where a girl bucks tradition and give you no options to, push for a traditionalist attitude, so that way you won't have that. They just didn't even think like they don't on any level think that tradition or cultural and ethnic obligation is in any way meaningful because they're crazy far leftists.
You seem to be getting the hang of it already.
I'm glad you think so. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
Okay. Interesting.
It was weird how that cut,
Rivalry.
like, almost, like, mid-sentence for her. Like, they faded out, like, as she was talking.
I'm back.
This city is amazing. Do you know I saw someone get mugged? Right outside. It was fascinating. Everything happens here all at once.
What?
How does anyone keep it all straight?
That's sort of like this modern, like, cities sure are great. They're lively and things are happening. And look, there's someone ODing on drugs in the gutter. And this guy's
so
getting
exciting.
mugged. Isn't this, wonderful? And it's like, no, this is unhealthy and bad.
You know what that reminds? I shouldn't talk about this, and I'm not gonna because it's kind of doxing. But I lived in a crap city for a while, and I lived with a bunch of art students. And let's just say that a surplus of these art students were women from affluent families. It wasn't all women, but it was. I forget the exact number, but it was some guys, some gals, all early 20s, maybe 18 to 22 age range. And it was like this big row house or whatever, and it was in like this industrial park, and like all these women came from like families whose parents were like stockbrokers and stuff, and like they just thought it was wonderful living in this shithole because of the reason that you just cited. It was like this new experience for them. They hadn't really had to deal with any of it firsthand yet.
Yeah.
And like it was kind of like going on a safari trip through an exotic park, you know what I mean? And it's just like they hadn't gotten mugged yet, they hadn't gotten raped or anything like that yet. So it's just like, oh, this is interesting. This is kind of like a 3D interactive movie.
Yeah.
Someone has jumped outside your door, and that's exciting.
It must be the alienage greeting. Hasn't happened to me yet, though. They must not like me.
What? Jesus.
It's so busy here. So many things just get lost.
Like you? It's like a treasure hunt. That's not always bad. What the hell are these supposed to mean? Okay, I guess I'll just say like you.
Are you feeling lost here, Meryl?
A bit. But I'll adjust. I'm glad you came by. I needed someone to talk to.
Okay.
Bodacious Dynasian says, he talks about, he puts in quotations what I had just said. They hadn't been blah, blah, blah yet, or they hadn't anything like that. And he's, giving like a big wide-eyed look in the chat. But like, I came across this a lot, not just with those women, but there were other women I would hang out with that would go down to the city or whatever, and like their car would get stolen, and they would they thought the city was the greatest thing ever. Then their car would get stolen, or they would get mugged or whatever, and it was just like, I mean, you would think like the entire world just imploded.
Yeah.
Like totally unprepared, totally surprised by it happening. Didn't get it.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
Oh.
I'm trying
Templars?
to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
Okay, so her son's an apostate, and if he turns himself in, they'll go nice on him. But if they're forced to go hunt him down and find him, then they're not going to be very nice to him. They'll probably make him tranquil or something.
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that, and still you would help? An apostate?
God, you're such a righteous
Thank you.
person.
I am Ariane. My boy, Feynriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the circle.
Again with the Irish
But his
accent.
connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares, dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the circle than to himself.
She says she would rather lose him to the circle than to himself, but keep in mind, what's at actually at risk is she'll lose him to the demons. He could have his body taken over by demons, and he could destroy the city, as we found out in the last game.
And her and everybody she loves.
Yeah.
I think I think the reason they keep using the Irish accents is because I think most people have like a very. I'd be very curious to see stats on this if there are stats. I doubt there are, but I think most people have like a warm reaction to the typical Irish accents, especially from women. I feel like it's a very calming and soothing accent. I don't know.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Feynriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Feynriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Feynriel might have sought him out.
Okay, well, I'll probably go to the father first.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
You know, not all the Templars are fanatics to be feared.
But most of them are. Most of them are. So you do need to be.
And again, remember, the Templar and the Chantry is sort of like the stand-in for Christianity in this world, right? It's
Catholicism, really.
Yeah, it's this organized, sort of hierarchical religion. Yeah, Catholicism, basically. Fantasy Catholicism. And on one hand, they've written a story where, you know, if they don't round up apostates, the world can get destroyed. But they're still mean for doing it, because, you know, Christians are mean.
Greetings, Sarah. You look like a man who'd be interested in the finest Antivan steel to grace his hand. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
I'm looking for your son.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
Son? I have never had that privilege, Sarah. My poor wife. She's back in Antiva and cannot see me often with my travels.
That's the best you can do with a guard staring you in the face.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
Well, your silence is going to kill your son.
Fine. Hold your tongue. It's on your head if Feynriel dies.
The boy is a mage of elven blood. Do you wonder I fear for him?
What? I thought he might tell us something if he... Well, whatever. Okay. To the gallows. I'll ask the other guy.
I do like those artistic load screens. I do think the artwork for that's like the best artwork they have going on, I feel like.
Are you the Templar who's pursuing the boy Feynriel?
I did not realize his name was known so widely.
Well, I stood right
Are you
next
a
to you
friend
when
of
you said
his?
his name just a minute ago. Tell me about him.
Have you met him? What is he like?
From his mother's description, he sounds much like any youngster we bring to the circle. Frightened of his gift, resentful at losing his freedom, convinced he is the one exception to our laws.
Yeah, I bet.
Hardly someone you would wish the power to murder people with his mind.
Exactly. Everything the Templar just said is extremely reasonable. Okay.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Bodacious Dionysian says, who doesn't want to live next to people who suddenly turn into evil incarnate, such bigots? And he's talking, about the
apostates.
The apostates. And it just reminds me, this is kind of how Bethesda treated the ghouls in Fallout 4 and other Fallouts. It was kind of like, a lot of the gripes that normal people had with the regular ghouls and not the feral ghouls is that at any moment they could turn into a feral ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like, so you see like this kind of concept creeping across different studios, different IPs, and so yeah, I don't know. I just felt like pointing that out real quick before we moved on. Apologies.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him I want to help the boy. I assume my character's actually gonna say something like, I want to convince the boy to come with you.
No young boy should have to face down demons alone.
It is surprising what sympathies mages evoke. I always expect people to be more wary of their powers than touched by their struggles. If we do not find Feynriel soon, it will not matter. Either he will be taken by the demons, or by less mystical predators. And I've said more than enough on the topic. This is a Templar matter, and we will be handling it.
Well, okay. Maybe I can help.
Perhaps I could aid your search.
True. It is surely not in the lad's best interests to turn away anyone who seeks to find him. There is a Templar, former Templar, by the name of Samson. He left the Order due to philosophical differences. He has been known to help mages flee Kirkwall. If Feynriel went to him, Samson wouldn't tell me. He stays out of sight by day, but I've seen him at night, near the entrance to Darktown.
Okay. Well, Samson is a bad guy, but he might have the whatever, right? So let's...
Yeah, they're going to portray him as a good guy, though.
I'm sure they will. So what is it, Darktown? My
And it's
favorite
at
place.
It's even called Darktown.
Yep. Well, I suppose because it's underground on some level, right? It's got you don't have a direct view of the sky. Okay. No marker on the map.
The wondrous Dragon Age 2 map.
Okay.
All of
He
its
said near the
navigational
entrance, right?
He did say near the entrance.
What is this? Wayward Sun. Lower reaches of Darktown. I thought it was isn't that down here?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he did say yeah, I guess it's down there. You have to go down there a lot, I think, so maybe it's somebody down there. You might as well just run down there.
No, that's...
okay. Yeah. I can't see the lettering, it's too blurry for me.
Some guy Danzig. Well, Danzig and his slavers.
I got something to say.
All right. Well, maybe over here? This is where the other dude is. Anders. Well, while we're here, let's see what Anders is up to.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
Yeah, I don't remember what you said anyway.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I must look trustworthy.
You look... something.
What?
True. Proud. Like even if you don't agree with me, you'll be honest.
Oh yes, I am the gamer after all. I'm very special. Thank you for praising me. I need that every 5 minutes, otherwise I get bored.
I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
At least he's got a nice body. Wow. Yeah. I don't know, man.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions. We can only make them with a true heart.
Well, under that scruffy exterior, I think you've got a bit of a soft heart yourself. I'm sorry, I shouldn't presume.
Scruffy exterior, huh?
We've hardly met, and I feel like I know you. Am I making you uncomfortable?
Yes. Wow. There's 2 ways to progress the romance, and one way to say, bro, why don't you... We'll just stick with scruffy exterior. You don't need to get to my interior heart or whatever.
I don't want you thinking about me that way.
Everyone wants to control my thoughts. Fine. I hear you. Strictly professional.
Control your thoughts.
So
I mean, think about that. It's just like, you know, like unwanted advantage. Like if he's not allowed to like openly hit on you, like you're controlling his thoughts. Like,
well, and I got
what?
10 rivalry points. Like instead of him liking me more, he's like disliking me because like he said things that were like
imagine this were like imagine like this would like the sexual roles were reversed somehow, and this is like a female being hit on and a dude, and the dude was just like you're I could just imagine like Anita Sarkeesian and these other people just going nuts.
Yeah, so Hopeless on Trovo told me it's actually Lowtown. So we're in Lowtown now. And it's Samson. Well, Samson, time for you to answer for your crimes. Let me just save just in case.
What do you know? I was told my old friend Thrask was advising you folks to
Yes,
seek me out. You're looking for the boy, right? Feigning
English
something.
accent again.
I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
Did he come to you?
Did you meet the boy?
Afraid so. Blighter was dead broke, though. Not a silver on him. I helped one mageling for free, and I'll never get paid again.
Charity to a point, I see.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong, though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
God. All right. You know, all these kids, they're running away from their responsibility. You know, they feel put upon by their situation, and on some level they are, but they still got to face it. You know, like the correct thing to do in this case is to go to the mage circle. Just as the Templar put it in a very sympathetic way. He's like, yeah, these people feel like they got their freedoms trampled, and in some way they are, because if they don't, they'll destroy the town. All right. So, I'm gonna say, where is he now? Even though we know he doesn't know.
Please tell me it's not too late to save him.
Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse.
Oh.
Somewhere close to dockside.
Why wouldn't they have it in the
Want to
ship?
go looking, you might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to kill him or something.
I wanted to kill him. Let's load that save. Wait, autosave. Regular save.
I mean, because he's talking in a real raspy, evil voice, and he's got real dark circles under his eyes and whatnot, and he's a shady character. And...
Yeah, it's one of the ways you know he's evil. Okay.
But then again, isn't this man? I'm not paying attention. Like, isn't this the guy that helps the mages escape?
Yeah.
That's weird that they would butter him up like this. Then.
Afraid so. I might have gone wrong though. I heard.
Oh, I can say if he's dead, so are you.
If Feynriel's not in one piece when I find him, I'm coming after you next.
Rayner in, friend. Was just trying to do the lad a good turn. Rumor has Rayner had
that's
the pair
real
of them
weird.
locked.
All right.
Yeah, that like totally pokes a hole in the whole physiognomy game thing. That
I want to go there at night or at day. Does it matter? Well, I mean, he's being portrayed as bad because he's not helping people for free. You know, she said charity to a point. You know, it's like here he is using people in their hour of need to make money, right? All right, let's see here. Okay. Run script. Kill all. Boom. Look at that. Boom. One swing of the axe and they're all gone. Maybe I shouldn't be here at night. Am I supposed to be here during the day? Well, let's see here.
Is everyone all right?
Got rid of all of them. Could you imagine fighting this many guys without cheats? Yikes. Okay, let me take a look at this. Just to see if... Because if I switch to day... The docks doesn't have the quest marker during the day, so probably got to be here at night. And I do see the thing here. So it says I got to go around there somewhere. Maybe right here.
Check.
Oh, it's the captain. Let's save again.
My computer crashed.
Oh, welcome back. Well, Captain.
Bugger off.
Oh. But these are both ship captains.
Bugger off.
Oh, but no matter which one I talk to, the one on the left is the one who responds to me. Interesting.
Bugger off.
All right. Door. Okay. Did you hear that? Someone just said, someone at the door. Oh, goodness. Now they're all attacking. Run, script. Kill.
Come on, baby, come on. You know, I was going to put together the Terminator 2 clip with John Connor to play every time you typed in the script.
No.
But I didn't.
Yeah, I'd have to kick you anyway. Hello? Where are the elves? Knock, knock.
Please, help me. Anyone?
Weird-looking woman.
Get the hands. I heard they can't do no spells without hands.
Uh-oh. Oh, abomination.
You know nothing of magic.
Hey, the mage has got a demon. And see, it says abomination. So, like, I'm having to fight the stupid mage, too. Or what used to be a mage. This is why, you know, mages are serious things. I mean, how many, like... If this was loose in the elven alienage, how many, like, non-combatant innocent people would just, like, straight up die to it? I don't know. A dozen? More?
Yeah, I mean, assuming... I don't know how many people will be decked out with armor and prepared to fight an abomination in the alienage, so... Yeah, probably more than a couple dozen.
Okay, Olivia's letter to Thrask. Father, I know the sacrifices you've made to conceal my secret, but I am no child any longer. I cannot burden you my whole life, lest my secret destroy us both. I must live my own life as a woman and as a mage. It is oddly freeing to write the word. Farewell, Father. I hope one day you make peace between what you have been taught and what you have been seen and what you have seen. All my love. So she's saying, like, you know, even though you've been taught us mages are bad and we're susceptible to be turned into abominations by demons and kill everybody, you know, you've seen that I'm not like that. And now she died exactly like that just here, just now. So, once again, like, it's further proof that, like, they wrote a story where it's totally reasonable for this sort of Catholic church to be doing what they're doing to the mages, but they're still portrayed as mean for doing it. Hideout location map. Captain Raynor's accounts. Sold 2 barrels of fish to the Viscount. 3 barrels of rum to the Hangman. 1 male human mage. Oh, to the slaver in Darktown.
So that's why the guy Samson was being portrayed as evil, because he's selling the mages as slaves.
No, Samson's not selling the mages as slaves.
No?
Samson sent the boy to Raynor here, and then Raynor sold it to the slaver. Now,
you don't think
maybe
Samson's in
Samson
on the go?
knows. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I suspect, but
yeah,
I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't remember.
So
we'll
they're
see.
saying, like, oh, Samson's, you know, he'll help you escape if you have money, and then he'll sell you into slavery if you don't have money.
And I guess that's their out. Like, the mages turn into abominations because of their mistreatment here.
Well, I mean, they haven't said anything like that, and that wasn't the thing in the last game.
Well, precedent in these games often doesn't mean anything.
They're right. Yeah, they just kind of do whatever they want. I'll go
Although
this
you're
way.
right, as far as I remember, I mean, it didn't. It's not how it worked in the previous game.
Right.
Although, again, admittedly, I don't remember either of these games like that vividly. So.
We played the other one together not too long ago.
Oh, I know, but like, there's a difference between like playing through it and rushing, and you know, like reading, or you know, and versus like reading everything and like really paying attention to all the details and whatnot.
Well, look who we have here.
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much, yes, I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
In the making.
Talk about the...
Needed another.
Seems like a dumb... This it's, you say daft lady indeed. That's one of the dialogue options. Like, is this like an older version of the girls you were talking about? Oh my gosh, the city's so wonderful. Oh yeah, sure, I'll come into the alley with you. Oh no, bad things are happening to me.
It does appear she could use some help, especially now.
All right, better save her. Or is she gonna win? Oh no, she's actually just cowering there. I thought maybe like we would come around the corner and she would have beaten them all up or something.
Yeah, like what's her name in Red Dead Redemption 2? God, I can't remember her name. Anyway.
Don't worry, I got him.
Thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
I can tell.
A foolish risk in Lowtown.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense.
Oh.
I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
What kind of thought processes does this woman have?
I have no idea.
All the more reason to end this quickly. You must need coin. Everyone here does. Varnell.
Not so helpless, I see.
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
Once again, we're just back to this, like, we gotta compliment the gamer every 5 minutes. I need someone with skill and integrity, like you, male gamer.
I'm just kind of still sitting here trying to get over the notion of, like, I needed somebody with integrity and skill, so I went to the shittiest part of town and waited to be robbed, and then waited for someone to come and save me. Like, that was... That was my goal.
Yeah.
It's like most of the time, no one's gonna come and save you. You're gonna get robbed. I mean, basically, you're gonna clean out the entirety of Lowtown of all its scum. Like, that's what you're gonna do. I mean, if that's what the other knight in tow was there for, to protect you in case you never came. Basically, all they'd end up doing is just killing up, mopping up all the riffraff.
Yeah. All right, time to talk to Danzig, the slaver, because he bought a slave recently. Oh, I can level? Okay, auto level. Done.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Okay. I just came to talk, slaver.
Answer my questions, and I won't trouble you about this little operation.
You die now, there won't be any trouble at all. Shut this buck up.
Okay. Well, you don't know that I have console commands. Oh no, they all fell down simultaneously. All right. Map to the Wounded Coast. Oh, we gotta go back there. Looks like they took them on a boat. My god, they're still coming? Didn't they see that their boss just died? Oh. Oh my, there's another wave of them. What is this crap? Okay. I gotta Oh no. Run script. Kill all hostiles. Are we done? Jesus Christ. What's that? Got another guy to loot. Someone in the last wave, probably. Okay. He had 9 silver. Great. Great. To the coast.
Silver and gold. Silver and gold.
Bodacious says a guy walks up in super expensive plate armor. Might very well might be connected to a powerful family. Let's enslave him. Yeah. Nume says that entire group of people died of a simultaneous fentanyl overdose. Boda asks, do I already have the emo elf? I don't know. Is that the same in the elf as that Usami have already? I mean, you saw I
there's
have
only
an elf.
one emo elf. I don't think there are multiple elven companions. Could be wrong. It's a male elf?
I don't know, dude. I thought all elves were emo. I thought that was kind of their thing. Emotional, soft. Get rid of that. All right. Slaver Caverns.
Oh God, Nume says he was so insufferable. Renee Bodacious and Dionysian says, you'll know who I mean when you see him. And then Nume says he was so insufferable that he didn't let him into the party even when he played it years ago. Oh God, I'm kind of worried. Sliding stone doors again, or it's not going to let you through, huh?
No. Yeah, they have Star Trek doors, only they're made out of solid stone. Sometimes, at least. Hello, everybody. What's up? I'm the new recruit. Got you. Up. 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 Jeez, this is the quest that never ends. First you go find Samson, and then you find the captain, and then you find the thing.
Oh, it's like a planetarium in here.
Yeah, it is. Interesting. Deep mushroom.
Interesting. Very interesting. You can also eat mushrooms for the planetarium.
Are you okay?
No. I had an aneurysm.
Oh, that's a bummer. Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, I'm dead now.
Oof. I hate it when that happens.
So, yeah.
All right. Let me see here. I think he's up here then. What's that? Chest. Chest. Aha. Back through here. Hello, everybody.
Take one more step and the boy dies.
Why? Who's Varric? Do I know this guy?
I don't know. What's the option?
Oh, that's the dwarf.
Oh, right, yeah, duh.
Viscount's son. What? Oh, I suppose you just got a tip from a slaver that he was selling mage flesh cheap. You never thought to ask where he got it? You never wondered if you were buying the Viscount's well-known love child from his elven mistress. The boy he swore to protect, even if it meant raising the entire free marches?
I seek no war with the free marches. Take the lad to his father.
All right. Let's just get him and go.
Hand him over then, if you're serious.
This was the price set on the boy. Please accept it as an offer of peace.
Who are you? Are you working for the Templars?
Your mother sent me.
Huh. Hardly a difference.
Oh.
I can't believe her. My whole life it was all, I'll love you and protect you. Then I have some bad dreams and it's Off to the Templars.
Well, it's because your bad dreams are signs that demons are trying to freaking, like, grab you. I mean, so anyone who doesn't know in this game, when you dream, you sort of go to the Fade, and in the Fade, there are demons there. And, like, mages are just people with especially strong, deep connections to the Fade, right? So strong that demons can use that connection to enter our world. So if you don't, like, you know, hone your magic and use it wisely and all this stuff, you yourself can lose yourself, be taken over by demons, and then the demons will use your body and destroy the whole world.
They're kind of like Edward Dutton and Michael Woodley of Manise, spiteful mutants who are highly susceptible to maladaptive ideas.
Well, your mother's right, son. And also, this is such a weird thing where he's like, you know, he was, you know, captured by some captain, sold into slavers, brought to the coast where he's going to be shipped off to Antiva to work a life of whatever. We save him, and he's like, yeah, but my mom wanted me to go to the Templars. What a terrible person. It's like, all right, kid. Jesus.
You belong in the circle of magi.
Well, I'm not going. I was trying
I'm
to
not
get to the
going.
Danish. They won't be afraid of my magic.
You're a mage. You're going to the circle. Go.
Do it.
Elf, human, the only thing that matters is the demons.
Look, I'm not completely ignorant. I know why they lock mages up. I've heard the demons whispering.
Exactly.
But the Dalish, they've been working magic well before humans were in these lands. Surely the Keeper can train my magic as well as a bunch of Templars.
It's not the Templars who do it, it's the Circle who does it. Go to the Circle. They know what they're doing.
I'm sorry, Feynriel. You'll learn to control your abilities at the Circle.
I cannot hope to fight you. Fine. Go and get your blood money. Tell my mother she won.
Blood money.
But she'll be the only one I don't miss when they lock me away.
Whatever their differences, his mother deserves to know he's alive.
Don't tell me what to do. All right. You know, it's like he actually has demons whispering him, trying to take control of him and all this stuff, and he's like, you know, his mother is rightfully concerned about that, and he's like, go get your blood money for helping my mother not. Oh god, crazy. Nume says the dwarf is, I think his name is Varric now that I think about it, is probably the best character in the game. Yeah, he probably is.
Is he?
I don't know, he seems alright. He seems like they wanted to write a cool character. And I think he's fairly cool, right? Sort of charismatic, sort of manly character. I mean, right? Didn't they? Isn't that what I feel like that's what he is.
I hate this game.
What?
I just don't like. There's just not a whole lot in this game that I like.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I guess he's the coolest character. I mean, I don't know. I never really thought about it.
I mean, it's certainly cooler than all the other companions, right? Is this the lady again? It's her. Why are you back here?
She's like one of those. Oh God, it's about the anyway.
Silver Fox.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they're going with. All right. See, talk to the mother.
Your son has gone to master his talents at the Circle.
He may never forgive me for sending him there, but I'd rather him alive and furious than dead and buried. As I said, I have little money, but this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for generations. Please accept it with my thanks.
Yeah, I mean, seems like a good mother. You know, she had this instinct to hold him away, you know, which many people would have that sort of thing, right?
That's understandable and normal.
But then once she understood that the demons were actually trying to get him, she had to be real about the situation, say, she knows that she can't help him, and he's not going to be able to tackle this on his own, because that doesn't happen with anyone. No one tackles this well on their own. It's him versus a horde of demons. So she had to be real about, okay, the protection thing.
Much better mother than the android who insisted on taking the human child across the freeway.
Yes. For anyone who doesn't know, Krogan and I stream on his channel on Thursdays, so tomorrow, and we plan playing Detroit Become Human, and it's been crazy. It's been crazy, that game. Okay. Thanks for the ice cream, Dusty. I appreciate it. Also, by the way, anyone who's looking to donate or whatever, I got the entropy link. I just posted that in the chat. All right, Thrask.
Thank you for bringing Feynriel to the Circle. He is resentful still, but it is the only place he can master his demons.
Yes, I mean, good. I have a letter for you.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the Circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Feynriel wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
This seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, so he had a daughter who was an apostate, and she wanted to resist going to the Circle, and he was going to let her, and he did. And so she's dead, and he, because of that tragedy, that's why he was pushing the elven mother, like, stay on your son, you have to get him into the Circle, don't let him die like my daughter died.
Now, do you think that the writers were as one-sided as we think they are? Or do you think that like they legitimately were trying to create like a moral dichotomy and just didn't do a good job of making one? Like,
I think they try. I think they try hard at times to make a moral dichotomy, and I think sometimes it works pretty well, and sometimes it really fails.
Yeah, because to me, I mean, here it seems like they really legitimately this seemed pretty honest and straightforward. It's like, you know,
yeah.
like they don't seem to be demonizing this man here in this instance. It seems like it's pretty straightforward. Take it at face value. Like, I should have been stronger, and my daughter would be alive if I had been stronger.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely some times where, like, the opposition, the sort of dilemma they give you is very sort of weak, and it's obvious what side they want you to take, and they maybe missed other opportunities, like, for a stronger, more reasonable side, but I don't feel like this story is a great example of, like, how bad they can get.
That might come down, because these games are often written by more than one writer, so for one particular subset, or one particular sub-narrative, there might be a different writer, so you might get, like, these different slight varied takes on the same stuff. In some instances where it doesn't make sense, that might consistently be attributable to a particular writer.
Yeah, like,
and again, I would like to know like which writer wrote which stuff.
Yeah,
but it's impossible to get that kind of detail from any kind of credits, as far as I know.
Yeah, I mean, there certainly could be situations where, let's say, they have a quest or a decision point that has to do with religiosity or traditionalism, and like, you can't take the sort of religious or traditionalist perspective, and then in some other quest you can, because it was written by different people.
Yeah, and that might have everything to do with the person who wrote the former had blue or pink hair and half their head shaved, and the person who wrote the latter, was just some dude with like normal haircut.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll keep your secret. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, you could probably go into confessional or something, whatever. I don't know.
You have my sympathies. Do not fear the Templars finding out.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
All right.
Actually, to be like real militant here, it probably would be the responsible thing to tell the Templars, because
I think that statue over there is a
He
statement
might
on
not be
modern
suitable to carry on
Possibly the
his
statement
duties.
is,
If he
well,
caved once, he can
shit.
cave again. I mean, it was extenuating circumstances, but
Yeah, I mean, he
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like it's. I mean, like, yes, he
Like I
caved
said,
once,
hard
but
to
he's
say.
he's never caved. Like, the one time he caved was on a family member, and guess what? Doesn't have him anymore, I guess.
Yeah, right. They're all gone.
Welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop.
In fact, it might harden his resolve now.
Please take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to remedy that.
All right, tell me.
Talk. All business. I like you.
Don't come on to me now. I'm tired of that.
Dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
It'd be great if every time one of these dudes came on to you, you could hit a hotkey and just slap him.
Sorry, I'm not interested.
I just
well, that's unfortunate.
I just wanted to comment on Dusty Thyme in the chat. His avatar is John Rambo from the end of the movie First Blood, and it's when he turns. I know the exact scene. That's how nerdy I am. It's the exact scene when he turns to Colonel Troutman says to Rambo, "It's over. It's over, Johnny." And Rambo turns around and he goes, "Nothing is over." And he points his finger at him and he goes, "Nothing. You just don't turn it off." And it's an awesome avatar, Dusty. I love it. Really
Okay.
underrated film. Really underrated film, to be honest.
I got a new letter. Act of mercy. Proud scion of the Hawk family. I dare not contact you directly, but we have met before, and I know you to be a good person, be a person of good character and unusual ability. That's me. That's the gamer. I'm of good character and unusual ability. Indulge me in a meeting outside the city, for I require your aid in a delicate task. As a token of good faith, I have enclosed a modest sum. There will be more waiting for you if you can help. Please, come as soon as you receive this. If you do not, the lives of many innocents may be on my hands. Sincerely, a friend. All right, wait, let's... Is this a good quest? Boda says do that quest.
Yeah, he keeps saying do that quest, and he says it's a bait and switch. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm impartial. I'm just more curious about the fact that you can send cash money in these parcels, and they don't get tampered with.
Yeah, seems like sort of a little... We're really stretching the fantasy of this fantasy world, you know? Where the elven alienage has people, like, being mugged right outside of their door, but you can just, like, stuff letters full of money.
Oh, no, Boda says the letter is called bait and switch. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the chat. Okay.
A dwarf named Anso contacted the Red Iron looking for contract work. Wish I could take him up on it, but we've pressing business, so I recommended you. The dwarf pays well. Don't be a fool and miss out. Look for Anso in the Lowtown Bazaar at night, if you're interested. Okay, Boda, I'm gonna do this quest, but if it's not good, I'm never listening to you again. Ever. Okay?
And, Boda, you should donate some lemons. You should donate some
I also
lemons.
posted my entropy link, Boda.
Because he's doing you a solid here, man. This is not me. This is not me encouraging Embargo to listen to you. We all love Boda. It's just so fun to mess with him.
All right.
Boda says, "Oh, it's good." Okay, Boda.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
I will be the judge of that. But okay. Just where we go?
I don't know. I don't remember any of this.
Lowtown Bazaar. It's probably over here.
I think you just unmarked it.
No, I mean, there's the thing, and then there's this thing.
All right.
Here he is, Anso.
Okay, all right.
Anso the contact.
Again, everything on my screen is so blurry.
Sweet mother of Parth, you can't just run up on someone like that.
Sure I can.
Are you The one that mercenary told me about? The one looking for work?
That depends on the work.
Just tell me what you want.
Of course. Listen to me babbling like a lyrium smuggler, which I'm not.
Oh, that's good.
My apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
But I digress. I need some help, rather badly in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
What kind of property?
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these templars can be.
So there's a Templar who wants lyrium.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars?
Maker's breath. Between the Chantry, the Carta, and the Coterie.
By the Paragons, not so loudly. My word, I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping stables like Mother insisted.
Yeah, probably. What kind of property? Did I already ask that?
Just what did these
Oh,
men...
okay, yeah.
They seem... The goods
Okay,
are
let's skip through that.
However. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
He's a smuggler, not a good guy. But also, these other guys aren't good guys. I could kill these other guys, take the lyrium, come back and kill this guy. Alright, this better be worth it.
Make it worth my time and I'll help you.
Oh, I will. Or I'll try to. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage.
Oh, good.
If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Oh, I bet. Alright, to the alienage. Alright. I think I can go in the door and out of the door again or something. It's a way to get out of here. Uh-huh. Here's this and this and I don't know. Why not? I could bring the elf to the elven alienage, I suppose. Oh, it is here? Okay. To the alienage. Suppose I didn't have to go in inside and outside then. Oh, gotta level my elf.
This is strange.
Oh my gosh, they all want to... They're all just lined up out here. Unscript. Kill all hostiles. Got you. What? Oh, I was gonna say there's not gonna be like 5 waves like normal, but there is.
You do get results, don't you?
Okay. Sharp's Highwayman. Okay. Into the hovel, as was talked about. Abandoned house. Nume says, imagine the fun if Embargo started the homo romance storyline. Yeah, I don't know if that would be really that fun. I think it would just be very... Jesus. Cringeworthy. They got this whole place rigged to explode. Oh, look at that. I don't even need
Didn't
the kill.
even need console commands there.
Yeah.
Is that a chick you're killing?
Yeah, probably. You know how they do these games now. It's not a quality. Not a quality
I don't
unless you're
think
killing
any
women.
game is worse than Rage 2. I mean, that level we played on Odyssey, like where like literally every one of those NPCs was a chick. I mean, it was just like I still can't get over that.
Yeah. All right. Smuggler's cargo. Are we sure this isn't gonna explode too? There's nothing in it.
It's empty.
Boom.
Waste of bloody time.
Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Okay. Oh god, there's more of them.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Okay.
I think it's over.
Oops.
You think it's over?
I killed them. Oh no. There's
I
more?
want to know who the chick with the gray hair was, though. She seemed like not like a rando DC.
Oh, she's dead now.
Yeah, now she's dead.
Let's go kill this mage. Now that we've been doing mage stuff so long. You. Oh. Up, up, up. Teleported. Mage stuff. See? Well, you need to be locked up. Okay, good. Flavor. Uh-huh. Okay. Back to Anso. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Walk 2 steps, another cutscene.
You are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Alright. So can I kill this guy?
I want everyone in the clearing now.
Oh my god. They just love throwing... Oh! There's a twist! It's not just gonna be 30 guys to kill again.
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed.
Oh god, this is it. This is the elf they were talking about.
You're going nowhere, slave.
I am not a slave.
Uh-huh.
I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
Well, that's
You were responsible for this.
I'm the reason you're here, yes. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone.
I could.
Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Uh-huh. So you're an escaped slave?
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
But you're no ordinary slave. You're a special slave.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you. I did not receive these markings by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
Magic markings. My goodness. Why face them at all?
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
Yeah, but you didn't. I did. Well, makes sense.
Anso's job did seem a little too easy.
Perhaps the deception was unnecessary. If so, I'm sorry. I've become too accustomed to hiding. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
What? So like they put a chest there and that was the bait. Like this guy had to know what was in the chest. Like that's how they lured him. It's like I had to know what was in there. It's like
what was in the books. It's like what's that ludicrous song? What you got in that bag? What you got in that bag?
I don't know that song.
Know.
But he's like
it doesn't matter.
He's like a kleptomaniac D&D character, like the guy who plays a thief, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna steal it." And you're like, "Jesus Christ, do you steal everything?" That's this guy. What did you think was in there?
Now I just want to create little boxes and put them all around the city.
It was bait, nothing
he
more.
has to open them all up.
Jeez.
You didn't need to lie to get my help.
That remains to be seen.
Now what are you doing? You just have to see what's in his pack, don't you?
My former master accompanied me to
Jesus.
the city.
Well, I wanted to see what was in
I
his
know you
belt
have questions,
pouches.
but I must
I had to
confront him
know.
before he flees. I will need your help.
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a qunari mage, a personal pet to mock qunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
I'm an angry elfling.
That camera angle. You know what it sort of reminds me of? You know, so people were calling him the emo elf. Do you ever remember? Did you ever play Final Fantasy VII? You did, right?
Yeah, Cloud Strife.
No. Vincent.
Vincent. Oh, the vampire.
Yeah. Sort of emo.
This is who he.
Yeah.
Well, I thought Cloud was just as emo as this. I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Vincent's, you know, he's, I don't know, more dark, recluse. Cloud, you know, he's still got that blonde hair, sort of bright leader of the party, not the sort of brooding in the corner kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, I guess I see that.
And I feel like
I wouldn't have thought of that,
some
but
of
that's
the,
not, yeah.
I feel like some of the emo girls or whatever I knew back in like middle school or whatever, or high school, you know, if they had played Final Fantasy VII, some of them liked Vincent, and I feel like some of those goofy girls would like this. You know, I feel like he's in the game for them on some level, like that sort of like looked up through his eyebrows just a second ago, like I intend to do more than just talk. You know, whatever. All right, let's go.
Very well. I'll help you.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
All right. Let's go kill some guy, I guess. Oh no, there's more things, and they're dead. Some of them. Wow. Oh. 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 That's interesting. Oh, I still got him. Maybe one of these? Ah. Okay. Just get rid of them. Anything on these guys? Oh. They really like to just give you wave after wave of stuff. You know, it just pops out of nowhere. Like, oh, here's 6 more guys. Here's 6 more guys.
Gals.
Yeah. Sorry, lady. You're dead. I still like my character. You know, a monk haircut, full mustache.
I mean, I guess on the bright side, all these women that die, like they all got spared the indignity of becoming mothers and living under the auspices of a male. You know, they died strong, independent women.
Yeah.
And you know, they never had to hit the wall.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's on some level, that's like, oh gosh, I forgot how I was gonna phrase it, but whatever.
We still have to do more before we can go to the deep roads. Like, that's why we're doing all this crap, right? Because they were not letting us do the deep roads.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, this is Boda's favorite, so again.
I mean, but that's what gets me about this game. It's like why introduce you to like the deep roads, and it's just like you got to do more stuff. You got to do more stuff. It's like, why not have us do all this stuff, and then introduce us to the deep roads? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It seems like a weird game design choice. Maybe I'm not thinking about it the right way. Maybe there was some kind of like anticipation they were supposed to build up or something. But to me, it just comes off as like utterly annoying. Like,
yeah. All right.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay. Who's the guy?
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's go.
We shouldn't wait any longer then.
Agreed.
Oh, I got it. He's locked in. He's already locked in. I gotta take him with me. Bring my 2 trusty sidekicks.
Denarius, show yourself.
Oh, jeez. I thought we were gonna like find him, not alert him to the fact that we're coming. All right. Run script. Kill all hostiles. It's got this really sort of effeminate way of jumping.
Does he even have shoes on, or are those just kind of like foot wrappings, like kind of around the mid part of his foot, and then his toes? Yeah, it's like
It's a sandal, like some sort.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone.
Well done, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know about you guys, but I would never wear any kind of like revealed footwear, revealing footwear in combat.
Yeah, so you're just asking to have your toes stomped on. I should stomp on his toes. Hey, guys, come up here. Can this guy pick this lock yet?
They're dead. I got constant commands. Don't worry about them. I think you have to kill everybody in here.
Get out of here, people. I also got to level this guy up. Auto. Excellent. Okay, you again. Open this door.
That's not
Oh my god, look at how... Oh, I don't know why he was... Yeah, sort of waddles up real slow. Sneaking up on the door. I think I gotta go around, maybe. Unless the demon, maybe the rage demon had a key? No. What happened? Oh my goodness, there's some trap in the middle of the room that I never set off the first time. Okay. Okay. Hello? Evil guy? Are you back here? Another rage demon. Oh. Ew. Nume says, well, the Romans did it all wearing sandals. Yeah. That being said, they were getting in, like, organized fights, not like back alley brawls, you know? Back alley brawls, I don't think you want sandals. Also, you know, they were in the Mediterranean. Okay, there's nothing here, right? Wine casks. Uh-huh. Oh. Best. Well, Boda, I can tell you right now, it's not looking good for you.
Yeah, looking at the Roman footwear, they still seem to offer more protection than what I saw on, like, calling them, like, they're not like flip-flops or like casual sandals, like they...
Yeah, I mean, this dude has little straps coming down through his toes, doesn't he? Oh wait, no, that's his tattoos. That's just feet. Those white things are his tattoos, you can see here, or whatever, the burns. He's just wearing spandex that come around the middle of his foot, and he's just naked-footed. No sandals. Kind of looked like a sandal, not a sandal. What the hell do I need to do in this crappy place? Maybe there's a way to get through a door over here. No, there's not. See if I can loot something. Maybe I can knock on the door or something if I use the main character. Oh, it just opened. What in the hell? Okay, there's that dead. It had 9 silver on it. How do these demons carry money?
Yeah, something else to consider too is that the Romans, like the guys who wore them, had to do a lot of marching. Like they had to travel over a lot of distances. So I mean, when you design that type of stuff, you have to take variables into account.
Denarius left valuables behind. Take them if
Series
you
of
wish.
trade-offs.
I need some air.
Okay. So, we're done. Can I go out this door? Oh, it's just a side room. Alright. Well, is there anything in here I need? Oh, valuables. Grab things. Alright, let's get out of here.
So the verdict is on Boda.
Well, I'm about to reveal that once I think this is
never
about to
ends.
end, right?
I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul.
Mm-hmm.
I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
Nope.
I mean, I don't really care. I probably won't even use them if I take them. You know? It's like, alright, come along, nerd.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Denarius wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Okay. Whatever. Ooh. Alright. Get out of here. I don't suppose I can do my thing yet.
The deep roads?
Yeah. Take a look around here.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
That's because you've
Okay,
spent too
so
much time
I did the
frolicking in
quest
the
that Boda
woods
wanted me to
lately.
do. Obviously, there wasn't really anything to talk about in terms of social commentary. So yeah, I mentioned if it was not good, I would have never listened to Boda again. So I'm not ever going to listen to Boda again. I mean, it was bad. Thank you for wasting my time.
Time to wrap up any business you
Oh,
have in
God.
the city, my friend. Might be a good time to check back home. You'll be gone for a while after all.
Okay, check back home. I'll check back home. Alander mentioned in my YouTube chat that well, he's talking about the George Floyd trial.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see the stuff that's been coming out of the trial. At the same time, I'm just sort of like, okay, well, maybe there's something we can do with these people now. Yamlin, how's it going? Mother?
I will talk to the
Okay.
Viscount about our estate.
Sister?
I feel like no matter what happens, there's going to be riots.
Yeah, to some degree, for sure. I mean, I made that video, the riots don't end, only pause, right? And I stand by that video. Jeopardy
I just
Moles.
like how PragerU and all their like token black people have these videos where it's just like they had some responses to some black women who were saying, if the verdict isn't what we like, we're gonna riot. And you know, some token black person for Prager was saying, well,
I'm expected.
hold on.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
Is this illegal?
If this is criminal, I already have enough trouble.
I should think you're about to have more. I am Sister Patrice. This is my burden of charity.
Shiva Da.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
Okay, so why are you protecting him in secret?
If you're so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the qunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how qunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
What?
Is freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
What? I don't understand the situation here. What is she telling me? Who is this person?
You don't just stumble on something, someone like this.
For all their blasphemous certainty, the qunari do have deserters. Those who seek freedom are hunted mercilessly.
Talvashoth, they seem to accept the role.
Even their rebels conform. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges. This poor mage was the only survivor.
Jesus Christ, it's like... Tell me what's happening for real, in plain terms.
And you think this mage was being hunted?
I'm certain no thinking creature would willingly submit to this. If he was not running before, he has seized the opportunity now.
Okay, well, I don't need this.
I'd prefer to avoid making enemies among the qunari.
Maybe I'm out of line for saying this, but
Oda's gonna be upset.
with the giants
Who
camped
cares?
in our city seems like a wise move.
We are each called to act in our own way. Complacency in the Order has all but forced this. If not you, no one. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but you are capable. I hope you can do this quickly.
Didn't I say
He's a
no?
gentle thing, but he could be so much more.
Okay. Weird.
All right, so I guess it's back to Varric's brother to see if we can continue on with the Deep Road expedition. Or if he's going to tell us for the 10 millionth time, you should do something else.
Let's talk to Isabel real quick, because we're right next to it. There's the Hanged Man, right? Like, this is like their advertisement for their bar. Suspicious lady. Okay, Isabel. What do you got to say?
Maker. I think he's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you?
Oh, some lady just
Hawk.
walked through me.
Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
I don't know if that's wise.
Oh, please. Fixating on what's wise makes you forget what's fun.
Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
You know, I feel like that could be, like, the motto of the gaming industry to gamers. You know, focusing on what's wise could make you forget what's fun.
That is. I was thinking the exact same thing, man. Bravo. I mean, like, that really is, like, the modern mentality of quite a lot of gamers. It's like so many gamers like are mad at all the SJW stuff just because they feel like it's ruining their fun. Like they don't give a shit about like anything else that's going on. It's like, don't ruin my fun.
Yeah, I feel like they don't care that it's necessarily ruining our society, and that it's sort of inevitable that this thing is happening,
right? And that the fun
given our
won't
sort
last.
of
I mean, more
multiracial,
importantly, it's just
multicultural
like,
nonsense.
Yeah, it's like the fun paradigm that you have right now. Like it's on a time limit. It's not going to last.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you know, United Airlines isn't gonna, you know, is talking about how they're not gonna hire white men. You know, it's like, you see, like, you don't like this stuff being pushed into your games, but it's going to determine who's flying our planes. Like, this is going to impact a lot more than your fun. It's going to impact our entire society. All right.
But she's got boobs, Embargo. She's got boobies.
She does have boobs. I'm always willing to help someone with boobs.
A friend of yours is a friend of mine. What can I do?
He didn't say, and I didn't
Oh, he
ask,
didn't
but
say?
I'm sure
Well,
you're
maybe
up
he's
to
not
it.
a friend of mine.
His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
Tell him that you sent me? You said he's just right next to us somewhere. He's in this building. Why don't you just come with me?
Thank you very much for the help earlier, Varric.
You made it back to the alienage in one piece, then?
I don't know how I wound up in Darktown. There are just too many corners in Kirkwall.
So you found me. Going to finish Martin off properly this time, are ya? Where's my property, eh? How does it feel making a profit off someone else's hard work?
What's that mark on his neck? It looks like he's been hanged or something.
Flinging accusations around blindly is a sure way to get yourself killed.
What is this?
Yeah, he kind of does have that
You
look.
looking out for me now? Wait, I get it. You're not a raider. Raiders don't talk. They just do the deed and leave. This could turn out well for both of us. If you're not here to end me, maybe you could help me instead. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench.
Oh.
And there's good coin in it to boot.
This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. I do hear peg-legged tavern wenches are easy. Can I just deny all these quests and get all the quests denied and then go?
Let's try.
All right.
Find another hireling.
Fair enough. You know where to find me if you reconsider.
All right.
I mean, but this is what perturbs me about some game design. It's like these aren't optional quests. Then I mean, everybody says well, these are optional. They're not. They're not optional. Like,
Well, it's not clear what's optional, right? Like,
Some raider captains are having secret meetings at night in Lowtown. The job's simple. Break up the meeting and kill every one of the bastards.
That's not much to go on.
It's enough to do the job.
I have a lot going on right now. Perhaps later.
Understood.
oh god.
Oh?
Okay. I might just have to look this up real quick. Okay, let's see here. So the main Deep Roads expedition. Prerequisite. 2. The Deep Roads Expedition. DAO or Dragon Age 2.
Nume says it doesn't sound easy to wait tables with a peg leg.
Well, I mean,
but that's what makes it that's what makes it easier.
That's what makes her easy.
That's what makes her easy. Because, I mean, she's having all this trouble, waiting tables with her peg leg. So it's just like some guy comes in and it's just like, hey, I'll peg you.
Jesus.
And then it's just like, well, she's thinking, well, maybe he'll take care of me afterwards and I won't have to peg my way around waiting tables.
Okay, I have to guide the qunari mage. The requirement. That's stupid. They require a lot of crap.
It would be good to
This
get rid of them.
terrible game. Let's start this mage. Start the mage. Mage. Okay, I guess I just walk through.
Yep.
To the Undercity. Hello, qunari mage, who I didn't agree to bring. It's good to see you. Let's talk. No? No talking? All right.
I think he doesn't talk.
Here to avoid the guards, but these circumstances are...
Uh-oh. Speeders. Let's do this. Run script. Kill all hostiles.
One less to worry about.
Boom. Up. I got
Boda seems
cobwebs
to
on
be
me.
like the in-house expert on this game. He seems to have played and retained quite a bit of this game's information.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
I played this, I think, about the time it came out, and I never played it again.
I bought it when it came out, and I was so
And I don't think I
disappointed
finished it.
by the
I don't think
beginning
I
of it.
finished it.
No, I never even got close to finishing it. I mean, I was so disappointed by how bad the beginning was. I knew it was a crap game. And I just, like, Dragon Age Origins was one of my favorite games ever. And then this was so trash.
City's feared by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it. What is this thing? Collared like a dog lord's bitch. He's some sort of canary lover. Maybe I should
What
get
an
rid of
idiot.
it,
Like,
see
if
who
you saw
pays the
something
most for
that
your
looked
pet.
like that, would you just be like, just...
Yeah.
It's giant.
I don't think it likes you threatening its master. Maybe we let this one pass.
No, I'm stupid. I'm going to insult it.
A voice of reason. What's he doing with you?
You lot think you're so damn right. Buying everything, running free marches like me into our own sewers. You want us bound, like this thing? I'll see you dead first.
Nume says, well, to be honest, Krogan had a perfect memory for Fallout 4, and I guess that's supposed to be a jab, but I regularly admitted I played a lot of that game, and I modded it. I did a lot of modding for it, so, I mean, it is what it is.
It's unfortunate these characters now that we just fought didn't really explain themselves in any meaningful way. Right? So clearly they have a political thing.
The danger has passed, Katojan. Calm yourself.
Control yourself, you piece of trash.
No more outbursts. I don't want to have to guess what will trigger your protection. That'd better mean yes.
So these guys had some sort of grievance about what was happening to them in the free marches, but there was no way to explore it just now. I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe their grievance was legitimate and was interesting to listen to, but instead it just came across as stupid. Alright. Get out of here.
Yeah, I guess, you know, I'm not really dunking on Boda for playing this. I'm just surprised anybody was, like, really into this game. Like, I just remember this being, like... well, I guess it was well received by a fair amount of people.
Isn't this... Didn't I believe this... Oh, when did this come out? Let me look here.
I think 2011.
I was trying to think of what else was around the same time.
You will hold Basra Vashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Serabas at your heel. The members of his Karatam were killed by
2011.
Tal-Vashoth, but their disposal leads only here, to Serabas and you.
So, World of Warcraft Cataclysm time? Okay. So what does this shit mean? What does this mean? The members of his Karatam were killed by the Tal-Vashoth, but their disposal leads only here, so Sarbas to and you. Like... I didn't kill him.
Careful with your accusations. I didn't kill this mage's Karatam.
Tal-Vashoth killed them. That battle was expected. The survival of Serabas without his Avarad was not. I do not know how you come to hold his leash, but you have no claim in the Qun. He will be returned and this crime cleansed.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Serabas, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He has allowed no other purpose.
Okay. So he's gonna submit himself to the rules and laws of their society. Okay. Take him.
My job was to get him out of the city. If he wants to go back to you, that's his business.
You show an unusual ability to reason, Basra. Serabas, Nera Qun Ebrakata Avarad. You are certain? Then we will do it here.
Oh.
Basvarad, you led well. I thank your intent. Panahedan, as you find the Qun.
Okay.
I guess that was magic induced because his mouth is sewn shut.
You should be honored by this action, Basra.
I won't be honored by anything you goofballs do.
Do it! Can't trust a zealot.
He lost his lead. The risk of corruption was certain. But he has owned his death by honoring you. He knows the Qun once more. As will you.
Oh. What are you looking at me like that for?
What the blazes is wrong with you? Why attack me now?
An uncollared Cerebos spoke to you. You are already exposed, but there's no way to know what demon may have written his words. Killing you is demanded, but the respect of Cerebos has granted honor. Be grateful.
Okay. Well, I gotta
Not
kill these
every
guys.
neck earns the ceremonial cut.
Well, you didn't cut his neck. Run script. Kill all hostiles. See ya, qunari. So, Alander says, why were you two not on Patriotic Weekly Reviews Anniversary stream today? I don't know. Was it an open invitation? Anyone could just join if they wanted to?
Throwing their lives away for nonsense.
Determined from the start. Patrice set a trail.
Why arrange this only to subvert it? I need answers.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't check Mark's Telegram for that, and I wasn't aware of that. Mark, when I was on YouTube, he invited me on the show when it was called something else. I had a scheduling conflict, and we kind of lost touch. And then recently, when he's come on some of my streams, he's invited me on. But like again, like I don't know. I think he's just been busy. I think he's been doing a lot of great content lately. So I mean, to be honest, like, I got nothing but good things to say about Mark Collett. If it was open invitation or whatever, I didn't know, and I kind of feel a little guilty then.
My helpful associate from the streets. You took the qunari from the city without incident.
You know what we faced.
Mind your tongue, Feynriel.
Please, do speak your mind.
You wanted me dead.
This was a damn roundabout way of trying to kill me.
Do you really think yourself so important? If someone saw an opportunity in the mage, if the qunari murdered those who tried to help it, yes, that might be useful, but it wouldn't be personal. The Chantry must see the qunari as the monsters they are. If someone ushers that along, some sacrifices are justified.
Okay. Can I kill her?
You risked my life. Perhaps I should return the favor.
No doubt you would prove a challenge for my guard, but I will not offer the chance today. Violence here serves no purpose.
I think it would.
I accept the grim necessities of standing in the Maker's name, but I will not waste his gifts. You did better than you were asked. I will honor that arrangement. We will have nothing more to do with each other.
I won't forget this, sister.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the faithful again. The stakes, eternity, are just too high.
She'll be trouble.
Varric didn't like that? Oh, wow. Deal with it, Varric.
Yeah, looking at Telegram, I don't think this was open invitation. I think it was a lineup of specific guests. All of them are pretty heavy hitters.
That's why we weren't on, Alander. To answer your question. Alright, let's take a look at some of this stuff over here. I'm just looking at my second screen. Okay. Xurious says, is anyone watching the debate between Adam Green and the IDF rabbi in a few hours? I wasn't planning on it. Let's see here. Journal. Varric's sources say that a woman by the name of Matcha has been desperately seeking a particular Templar. He's been spotted outside the Chantry during the day. Hightown during the day. What we're gonna go do. This game, dude. It's all like, yeah, let's go to this is Hightown, right? Let's go to the Deep Roads. All right. Well, let's just do all this other stuff. You want to go to the Deep Roads, right? That sounds great. It's going to be a whole expedition. It's going to be exciting. All right. Well,
We break the law.
you can't.
I'm pretty sure.
Do this other thing.
Laws for almost everything. Not a bad
It's
guy,
like,
are you?
jeez. Oh,
good.
God. What a really fun game, guys.
No, Meryl, that's fine.
Oh, maybe it's your shoes.
This is all right. I wish. Oh, there's Matcha. He's over here.
Yeah, let me look at the reviews for this game.
Good day to you.
Please, can you help me? My brother,
What's going on?
Give me the details.
Karen, was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
God, PC Gamer gave it a 94.
Well, how about Metacritic? We don't care about the official
Okay,
things.
Metacritic. Okay, so the Metascore for PC is 82, but the user score is 4.6.
Oh.
As usual,
yeah.
You know, there is this large divide between the critics, quote unquote, and the journalists, quote unquote, and actual players.
Yeah, players didn't like the game because it's not good. Okay, what happened?
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day. Then suddenly, no more letters. I wrote him many times with no response. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
How can I help?
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance, in your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Okay. Well, this way, right? Gotta go to the gallows.
So 1,027 reviews were negative, 301 were mixed, and 365 were positive. That's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
I want to help.
You can trust me. I'm only trying to keep Karen safe.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmerd came back.
What?
He did.
I saw him this morning.
Tell me about the initiation.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
Is this some sort of, like, agent of Meredith? God. Where's Wilmond?
If Wilmond came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmond told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmond. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Okay. To Wilmond!
People talk about the Circle like it's a prison.
Okay, Wilmond's camp. Okay, go this way, maybe? Knock, knock. Wilmond.
Andraste be my witness, Wilmond. I will have the truth from you now.
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
What's going on here?
Why are you doing this to Wilmond? Answer me.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me!
Uh-oh. Demons. There's some corruption in the Templars. All right. To run script, kill all demons. Oops. The Wilmond. Okay. Oh god, even with these, they're still gonna do multiple waves. Oops. Get rid of that.
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
Abomination?
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. But I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
Oh, good thing I was here.
You shouldn't have been out here alone with him.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmond was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
What do you think happened?
Do you know what happened to Wilmond while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmond has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmond might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
Nume's wondering why people like Dragon Age Origins. I felt like its dialogue system was one of the best of modern RPGs. Like, you're like, it's one thing to play the original Icewind Dale, where dialogue is pretty good and the dialogue system is nice, and you almost always feel like you get a choice. You always get to choose something that you want to say. But most modern RPGs aren't. You know, you're stuck with these really crummy things, and Dragon Age Origins was one of the standouts for doing it well. And, like, you had a lot of your dialogue options were not, like, great, but more meaningful than, like, Dragon Age 2 and Mass Effect, right? Those games. It was just, it was stand out better than pretty much every other Boda says he liked being Dwarf Noble in Origins. Dwarf Noble was one of my favorites. And was honestly one of the things I was gonna play for my playthrough with Krogan, but we went with Human Noble instead. The Dwarven Noble one... well, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm looking for Karen.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmot's. Do you know where Karen is?
He also disappeared. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
What?
I'll speak with them. You never know how much you can learn from pillow talk.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this.
Oh my god, I'm
No
gonna have
one
to
at the
sleep with
brothel
these
will speak with
girls
me
at the
for fear I
brothel?
would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what
What if I
manner
just
of
threaten
creature
them?
did this to Wilmot, please come tell me in the gallows.
Tell me what you know or I'll cut your
I
head
will
off.
ensure you are rewarded.
Okay. I don't need to loot any of that. Finders, keepers. So I guess the brothel's open at night. The High Town. I sure hope the High Town's not full of bandits just because it's night or something. See here. Do.
It doesn't really look anything like a rose. Maybe they should change the name.
You hear that? You still there, Krogan? Oh my god. Hello, Krogan. How's it going?
Hello. It's all right. You had yourself deafened and muted, so you couldn't hear anything I was saying, and I couldn't hear you.
Well, I wonder how long that was happening.
While.
Probably
5
while.
minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. Did you hear what she said there?
I could hear the game.
Yeah. Did you notice what she said there?
No.
So we're at the brothel called the Blooming Rose, and Meryl, our young naive elf, says doesn't look like a rose at all. Maybe they should change the name.
Oh God.
All right, I gotta get my answers. Viveka? It's like Vivek from...
Do you need something, honey?
Are you one of the girls?
You don't work here, do you? With the customers?
You're no prize yourself, sweetheart.
What? Was it an insult?
I guess on some level, just asking the question. It's sort of like the question of, are you pregnant, is like an insult to women who aren't.
I
don't know.
Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
People's lives are at stake, woman.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar?
Wow.
The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown.
Yeah, it does.
That is a good line. I gotta give him that. That was good.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey,
Tramp
I
from
could write
Darktown.
volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need.
Maybe I do need that.
You didn't hear any of this from me.
That was a weird
With
pause. Yes, of course I didn't hear
You
it from
didn't
you.
hear any of this from me right out in the open in front of everybody.
Yeah.
For my sake, please quit cutting through the alleys in Lowtown alone at night.
Nothing ever happens. I'm perfectly safe, Varric.
Yes, I know. and that nothing is costing me a fortune.
All right. Idunna, the lady from the east. How's it going?
Iduna, right? Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
He was
You're
one of your
lying.
regulars.
I know he saw you frequently.
With a body like mine, men rarely have time to give me their names. They're too busy doing other things.
Meow, meow, meow. You talk to me.
I'm gonna
or
be
I'll-
honest, lady. Every NPC in this game has the same body as you. So
Yeah. Listen.
Hawk, go easy on this lovely creature.
You should listen to your friend.
Listen. Tell me what I need to know or I'll cut your tits off.
You've got one more chance to answer me before I make you.
I'm just trying to make a living. No need to be cross. Who told you about little old me?
I heard a rumor. I'm asking the questions here. Oh my god, it's a demon.
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with.
Uh-oh.
Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
Why are my friends doing nothing?
I will not obey you.
What are you doing? Stop that. Stop that now.
Cut her fingers off. Well, you don't have to, like... No. You shouldn't gut her. I need her to answer questions. I wanted to cut her hands off.
What? How did she do that? Bleeding ancestors, I feel like a fool.
Blood magic. It must be.
Maybe we can find answers somewhere around here. And then a cold shower.
Oh my.
shower?
A cold shower.
Are there shower facilities somewhere that I'm not aware of in this?
No, he just said then a cold shower.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you know, this is supposed to be an era of like tubs, not showers.
That's the angle you're going. I don't know.
I don't know. It just seemed like a weird turn of phrase to put in there. I don't know.
They didn't think about that. All right.
Market's closed. Come back.
Well, let's see how. I mean, it's about closing time, but I want to see kind of where this goes. If it leaves us at an interesting place to stop. Dark Town Sanctuary. That's where I'm going right now. Dark Town Sanctuary. I think there's an exit over here. This is so... Do I have to go... Oh, I can go day or night.
I mean,
but it is
again, this
Dark
map,
Town.
like, I kept thinking... I do remember vividly, when I first played this game, I kept thinking that map was going to open up into some kind of world map. And I kept playing and thinking, like, this is going to, like, branch out into something. And it's like... And it never did. And then I finally realized, this is the game.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm done.
Alright, I got him. People fighting me in the street, other random NPCs running around, walking into each other. Excellent.
Bodies spontaneously and instantaneously decaying into the floor once they're looted.
That's... I hate it when that happens. Into the
If all
sanctuary.
mages here have Iduna's power and will, this will be a difficult fight.
Not for me. Not for me. That being said, I'm sure it's going to be a frickin' spawn fest of wave after wave after wave. I mean,
so many console commands.
it'd be
Actually, just
interesting
one.
to maybe fight this amount of stuff if there was like a really sort of engaging system of skills and movement and fighting.
Yeah, there isn't though.
Yeah, there's not.
I mean, I think I said this the second time we played this. That it's kind of like a dumbed down version of this first game.
Yeah.
That makes you feel like you're playing like a tactical RPG of some sort.
It's less tactical, but they didn't add in like they wanted it more action and less tactical, but the action's really not good. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think they would have been better off like making like just gutting the whole tactical RPG thing and just going full on action. Like even if it was stripped down action. Just do standard. Oh, here we go.
What the hell?
I don't remember what this is. Looks weird.
Looks really weird.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
All right.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
All right, ladies.
Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
Careful, Hawk. She may be an abomination.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
She's an abomination.
Go ahead. Try to give me to your demons.
Good, good. The demons like spirit. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the night
Look at that lipstick.
Crazy looking. All right, time to die, lady. Oh, wait, where are the recruits?
Physiognomy is real.
Tell me where Karen is.
The experiments need so much fuel, you see. So many living vessels are found wanting. Useless vessels can still
my
feed the
aunt,
compost
my
heap.
great aunt,
So
growing
it's not
up,
a complete waste.
was mentally ill, and she always had this look about her. And I remember even as like a little child, like looking at her, and like I loved her. She was my great aunt, but like I always felt very uncomfortable around her because of the look she had. Like I knew instinctually as a child that there was something kind of off, and it was just like,
Yeah. Well, it's like a self-preservation thing. I mean, when things are off, things can sometimes get more dangerous, right? Reactions become less predictable, and often more violent. All right, time to die, lady.
You're worse than a monster. Goodbye.
Kill the vessels only if you must.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, gotcha.
We've got company.
You didn't get blood in your coat, Varric. Nothing even touched you. You be quiet. All right, now some blood may have gotten on your coat.
Karen? Haran? Hello?
I think they said Karen.
Yeah.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me. But is it only Karen? It could be Karen +1. A very nasty +1 at that.
That's true.
The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
Meryl? What happened, Karen?
What do you remember about how you got here?
I was with a lady, and then things got fuzzy. Nightmares then. On fire for days. A demon laughing. The naked lady with her razor claws in my chest. I'd wake and hear screams. Maybe my own. I'm sorry. It's all a tangle in my head.
See what he just said there? That's why you don't go to brothels, guys. Jeez. Happens all the time.
Meryl, you know something about this. Is he possessed?
I don't know. It's clean. There's no scent of demons in his blood.
Well, let's go tell the Templars.
If there's even the slightest chance you're possessed, the Templars need to know.
No, I'm me, I swear. Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister.
Nope.
I must go.
No.
Cullen needs to hear about this mess.
Oh.
What,
Karen's
you don't get
disappeared.
A choice? You don't get a choice.
No. No, you don't get choices in these games. It sucks. Alright, let's go tell his sister. And we can still tell the Templars. You know. I assume we could. I mean, if he... Why... So there's a circle, right? The circle of magi. If he's potentially possessed, they're just going to send him there.
Blood mages have infiltrated your ranks. They've been implanting your recruits with demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
I can say it's the Templars' fault. I can say not all mages are like that. I can say you're right. I can say whatever it's done now. I mean, he didn't even say all mages. You know, he's just talking about this group. So he's right. This group is extreme dangerous. Very dangerous.
The Templars have good reason to be vigilant.
Karen, I'm afraid I must relieve you of your commission. If
Okay,
there's any chance
good.
he still harbors a demon in him...
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
Please, sir. I tried
just
to
because you want
resist.
that.
I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
Let's ask the player.
He just asks it. He just looks at me. I want to say, just reassign him to a position at the Circle of Magi, where he can have an eye kept on him, and maybe can be analyzed. I don't know. He can still be a Templar, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, they're acting like this is a complete zero sum, like he's gone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Keep an eye on him.
Karen did nothing wrong. You can't strip his livelihood on the off chance Tirane succeeded.
Please, Knight Captain. I'll prove I'm loyal. Ask me anything.
My brother's a good man, sir. He would never succumb to a demon.
Perhaps it is best to keep our enemies close. We can watch him far better here than in the city. So be it. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sirrah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
But Boda says, you know, he makes a good point. He says he went to the brothel and indulged in lust and like that. I mean, in some ways it's like, you know, I'm not trying to be a Puritan or anything, but it's like, you know, I mean, that kind of behavior, I don't think consequences in real life are quite that dire, but, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, what we're really concerned about here is the demons. All right. Well, another whole day in this stupid city. We can't go to the deep roads yet. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Don't worry. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be on American Krogan's stream, and we'll be doing World War. We're continuing, right? Detroit Become Human.
We're continuing Detroit Become Human. Yep.
Okay. All right. And yeah. Other than that, thanks guys for showing up. Have a good one. Peace out.